All right, good evening and welcome. Tonight we are playing Dredge. And we have a boo. To start things off, with a little baby boo. How you doing, little baby boo? Oh, who's a little baby boo? Who's a little baby boo? Yeah, I know, I smell like wet. That's the shower. Oh, who's a good baby boo? This is a good baby boo. I mean, he doesn't usually hurt on purpose anymore. He bit me in the hand pretty hard last Tuesday. That's because dogs ran by the window barking. All right, tonight we are dredging the depths. He really wanted cuddles. I wasn't home all day. He's even on my shirt. Oh man, we crashed. The morning light fills your eyes. You try and sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Horrors lie ahead. Hey, Hero Logic. Welcome to the Greater Morrow. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Did you not see the lighthouse shining right at you? Oh well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've had a few of the locals move your things to one of our older vessels. We'll catch up on the details later. I'll let you get out there and catch some fish. See if you can fill up your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Finally, I suppose I don't need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time. It really creeps up on you. So while we're moving, time goes. Disturbed water. Stock high. Start fishing. Just like in real life. Alright, put the fish there. Blue mackerel. Alright. This spot has been depleted. Alright, I gotta turn this sound. What are you doing all the way down there? A floating buoy marks safe passage past dangerous rocks and obscured hazards. Hi, Boo. Hey, Wet Knight. Its dim light also provides brief respite in the gloom of the night. Don't have the right equipment for this spot. Catch fish for the day. A fresh start. Met the mayor of Greater Morrow, who sent me out to catch some fish and find my bearings. Seemed nice enough. Told me to get back before nightfall. Something about the fog. A bit dramatic. Blue mackerel. 5 caught. Practically worthless, but enough to stave off hunger. Hell yeah, now I'm playing Tetris. .22, the most dangerous catch. Time only advances when you're fishing, moving, or taking other actions. One more fish. The spot has been depleted, but so has my cargo hold. Let's get back to town. Lights help you see, but make you more visible too. I should hope so. Shouldn't I want to be seen? What could be wrong with that? You step onto the dock. The mayor's waiting nearby. Ah, you've returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off into town, you should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement. Yours to own. I understand that you may not have the funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan, but I want to make this easy for you. Until your pet is repaid, a tiny portion of fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So to recap, you'll need to sell fish to the local market, paying off your debt, and in turn keeping the population fed and satisfied. Selling fish helps the town and pays off my debt. Got it. Off you go, then. Off I go, then. Sell those fish while they're still fresh. My boat is... I get the whole boat for only $50? Sweet. You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around the downcast man behind the counter. Well, 100 years ago, to this very night, a ship full of chimpanzees crashed on the rocks and sort of got trapped there. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found one. What happened to the other one? It takes a certain type of person to last out here. It's not for everyone. Anyway, to business, I'll pay you for fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more, too. Other towns and other islands might pay you differently. But while you've still got debt here, I'd suggest you work on paying it off here. So let's see what you've got. Oh, different fish are worth different amounts. Okay. Oh, I see, because, like, this blue mackerel is just bigger. Cod, plentiful and basic. Sell all fish. Okay. They are standing outside. Excellent. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here, I found this down by the docks. Looks like someone like you could make use of it. Why don't you take it? A curious-looking component could be used to develop new equipment, but would need some investigation. Alright. One last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications. You should pay her a visit. As you walk in, you see the shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks up at you before turning back to her work. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors. Payment up front. And everything takes time. And if you take any damage on the from the rocks or any damage, I can patch it up. Probably. She shrugs and gestures at the hull she's working on. A number of boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. Take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install, so plan ahead. Weighted line, catch shallow. Simple skimmer, catch install time 2 hours, fishing speed 10. Are they like upgrades? So if I have this one, do I no longer need this one? Or do I need both of them? I don't know. Okay, so Joe says that they are 4 different areas. So I would not be able to use the coastal line, I'm sorry, the shallow line in the coast area. I probably should have just waited and gotten this better line, but that's okay. Or I could have researched. Okay. I'm gonna rest till dawn. And let's go. Those are biggie boys. Alright, let's just go turn those in right away. I've had a special order come through. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay far above normal prices. They've asked for 1 Gulf flounder, 1 gray eel. I need a rod that can handle catches. Have you got any fish of that order? Alright. That goes there. The first Boltzmann brain. Squiggly boys. Ah, damn it. We got the wiggly boys. The lighthouse towers above. Waves crash endlessly above against the perilous rocks below. All creatures, human or otherwise, would have their brittle bodies broken at its and thrown at its feet. You ponder the intrinsic power of the structure, vast column of stone shouldering the responsibility of countless lives. How long will it stand? How long will it till it decays? Its purpose exhausted. The lighthouse towers above. And 1 of these fish, please. There's a spooky light in the sky. Have you got the fish for the order? Yes. Look, it's a wiggly boy. It's doing a wiggly dance. Wraps up the fish and hands you the money. Good, good. They should be pleased with these. I've got another order. This one's a little more curious. They want a couple of squid and a whole black grouper. I don't see many people fishing squid these days. They only feed at night. You know what the nights are like around here. I don't know how you do it every day. These bones wouldn't cut it out there. Alright, well, let's go out and get that squiddy boy. What's the worst that could happen? We'll just turn on our light. That's helping. Trophy caught. You know, there's an eye that's blinking at me. I'm gonna go back in now. Exposure to fog, another thing, increases your panic. Bright lights and sleeping will reduce your pain. Ah. Have you got fish for the order? Yep, here's a couple of squid. And we got a trophy fish. Not all schools are the fish. Some contain abnormal specimens. Sometimes you can even tell just by looking at the surface. It's better than a candle. Just. A hunched woman approaches you from the steps to the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension. Why are you here? I've come to fish. There's nothing here for someone like you. Do yourself a favor and move on. She turns and shuffles away with the path that leads to the light. But there's fish. The mayor would like to talk. Just the person I was hoping to see. Will you be sailing out to the east towards Little Morrow? Would you give the package to the dock worker, please? He hands you a small damp package bound in string. It's dripping. The dock worker will pay you upon delivery. Please be quick about it. Well, it's to the east, so what's the worst that could happen? We can even see it there. I'm sure it'll be fine. See, totally normal fishing simulator. Just spin this fish a little bit, show it who's boss. A delivery. Let's see. He tails a small hole and peeks inside. You can't say for sure, but he feels as though he's shielding it from you. Yeah, nice and fresh. This'll do. I'm to pay you, I suppose. He hands you some money. I was given this old book a few weeks back, but didn't make much sense to me. Surely you'll get some more use out of it. He pulls a crumpled book from his back pocket and hands it to you. A number of pages are folded over. Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're out on the water. Stop by the chat. I know how lonely it can be. You enter a brightly lit shop. It's filled with antiques. The shelves full of jewelry and baubles. Hello? Is that? No, I don't believe we've met. Forgive me, my eyes don't work anymore. I specialize in antiques and jewelry. I'll purchase any trinkets you happen to have. Have you got anything nice with you? I've got fish. He does not want fish. Stingray? Alright, you wait there. No! Ah! Damn it! Alright, you wait there. Pick up. You go there. I mean, it all depends on who you're talking to, right? You know, I gotta say the cod's probably worth more than the cowardly flounder. Alright, let's just go. That's some debris. And I can fit one of those in my hold. Let's go. $59, and I accidentally threw the other stingray away. Alright. The mayor's walking towards you. He seems to be in a good mood. Fantastic news! Greater Morrow is growing. Our small town is swarming with visitors. Surely. In fact, I've granted consent to expand her to the shipwright to expand her facilities. The old dry dock is operational. I've allocated some money to the improve the fishmonger services as well. Keep up the good work. We're glad to have chosen you to work with us. This is the dry dock. We can make improvements to your vessel. We're talking extra space, more attachment points, even superior hulls. We'll need materials. Finding materials will allow you to upgrade my vessel. Got it. Materials assigned towards upgrades will be stored, so you don't need to worry if you only have half the materials. Net space, rod space, engine space, light space, new hull. Burp, burp. If you want to get more out of your engines, look through this book on the house. She pulls a book from a toolbox and hands it to you. A few of the pages are stuck together. I found this book out back. Could be useful to... Why do you people assume I can read? The fisherman reaches under his counter and hands you a damp, battered book. A few shimmering scales are stuck to the cover. Sustainable fishing, correct engine operation, And rods, reels, and rigs. Well, let's read sustainable fishing. Past time to read. Oh, I did not actually read. Oh, the black grouper only bites at night as well. Okay. Fair enough, I didn't realize that. Okay, so I just read while driving around. Excellent. Eyes on the road? Not for me. Shapes in the Deep. Dredge. Hey, that's the game name. Oh, dude, that looks like a shark. I could totally catch one of those, right? Oceanic. Nope. Is that a mermaid? Oh, hell yeah, I'm gonna go catch a mermaid. Not a mermaid. I caught a date. It's kind of like a mermaid. We had an accident yesterday around the shallows, around the back of Greater Morrow. A rock appeared out of nowhere and struck the front of the boat. It did not penetrate the hull, but it jostled us, and a few items fell overboard. We did not see what they were, which is some concern, but we believe they were all important articles were accounted for. He's been checking over some notes from the boat, renaming ceremony. He's paranoid that he performed the steps incorrectly. I've never been known him to be so superstitious. I'm what's wrong with American? Why am I what's wrong with American? What did I do? Also, that's horrible English. I'm not doubting you, I'm just looking for an explanation. Morning of the second day of the honeymoon, our first day proper. Today we're sailing around the islands and the inlets at the back of Greater Morrow. I love the rocks here. Layers and colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows. I know he'll keep his hands on the wheel instead of the rods. He renamed the boat last night, Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took that more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly, it's very important to perform it correctly, lest you want ill fortune to follow. He wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean Riches was a good name. I think he has a surprise picnic lunch. I can see a basket half hidden, stuffed under a blanket in front of the cabin. I love it when he tries to be romantic. Oh no, terrible things are going to happen to that poor woman. I caught another squiddy boy. Alright, let's get back. So it said my panic level is rising, but I don't know where my panic level is. So I'm gonna assume that I'm fine. Unless my panic level is that eyeball. And we don't look terribly panicked right now. Is this the fish you wanted? That doesn't look like the fish you wanted. Uh-oh. It's spooky time. Everything is fine. I just gotta find the fish that they want. Oh, that's a rock. Alright, we might be getting a little... Oh, shit. And my light went out. Awesome. We're gonna go back. Yep. Yep, it's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is K. Uh-huh. Oh my god, you look exhausted. You're not forgetting to get some sleep, are you? Taking frequent breaks is part of being productive. Alright, we're gonna rest. Oh, we rested. Sustainable cabin finished. Alright, we're back to normal. Everything is fine. You know, let's buy a second engine. Faster vroom vrooms is probably good. Peculiar engine. Someone tuned this engine in an unfamiliar way. So whatever other engine we get is going to be worse, but a second one is better than no other engine, right? Yep, I will change my books. So what a 10% chance not to reduce fish stocks. Alright. Let's go for engine operation now. Ah, yeah, slightly faster. Alright, let's go out this way. Can't dredge. I might be able to get stuff from here. Coastal. Yes, it's cod. Oh, that's a spooky fish. We found the all-seeing codfish. The codfather, if you will. Grotesque mackerel. Alright. Stuff's getting spooky. You hand the grotesque fish to the fishmonger. He grins, raising the fish up to his face before inhaling a deep, stuttering breath. Ah, this sort of specimen to liven up my day, I wonder. He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish, as though feeling for something. He pushes from one side of its stomach. A small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. He slices the fish open. From its stomach, he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it on the counter. It's a delicately patterned handkerchief. Well, I've seen this thing, never seen that in all my days. I'll give you this. I'll pay you for the fish too, of course. It's not the first corrupted fish we've seen in these parts. I'm sure you'll find more. I'll pay well for anything you find. Corrupted scale and bulbous eyes, nothing like you've seen before. Handkerchief, once beautiful, drawn from the inside of a grotesque fish, patterned with a delicate crimson thread. Hi there, Pie! A man is looking at you through your cabin window. His face is mostly shadow. I know what you took to the fishmonger. And I'll be clear, I know what he extracted from it. I need to inspect it, but not here. Meet at Blackstone Isle. Head to the head out of this bay and cut south. I have business that you'll want to hear. I'll be waiting. It's a totally normal fishing game. Nothing spooky happening at all. Staring outwards and unblinking, eyes borrowed from a larger being, but not the mind to process what it sees. I saw some fishies over here. Here's the black grouper I needed to get. And then we can cut back in and go back home before we get too panicked. Have you got fish for that order? Fishmonger wraps up and hands you the money. I didn't think you had it in you. Night fishing is a tall order. Been meaning to talk to you about a new venture. Crab pots. Got one here for you. It's a bit banged up, but you can get it fixed. Deploy crab pot. Don't forget where you put it, though. Should be straightforward. Drop it out at sea, and then come back for it after a day or two. Looks to be a totally normal fishing game. I've got a customer after a fiddler crab and a common crab. Full species to be found around here. That seems to be how panicked we are. Looks like some of your equipment can be needs fixing. We can do that here. So let's go ahead and go to Black Rock, or wherever we were supposed to go. We'll drop a crab pot here. And we'll drop one there. Depleted. I don't know. Doesn't look like it. I kind of know where I put them. Kind of. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, there's another spooky one. Ruined mansion. The man standing in the doorway watching you approach. He's holding a book in one hand. It's a crimson-bound book with silver ribbons. You came. Good. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a collector of many things. Art and artifact, truth and treasures, and curios that occupy periphery of desire. And you have something for me. You give the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it up to the flickering light and studies it. These patterns are unmistakable. And after all this time, the handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. It carries items of great importance, and as you can imagine, retrieving them is challenging. That's where you come in. My proposition is this. I will outfit your vessel with equipment that will let you dredge wrecks and dark depths. Find for me these lost relics, and I will reward you in ways beyond imagination. You'll not need give up your fishing career, merely a few hours to make the necessary alterations. Okay. Excellent. I'll prepare the equipment. We're looking for a ring, a necklace, a watch, a music box, and a key. I'd encourage you to ask around about shipwrecks or other occurrences. Return when you have something. Workshop looks as though it hasn't been used in decades. Go inside. It's locked. Well, that's what kicking is for, right? Engine operation. %5 more movement speed than listed. Nice, a preachy and disjointed set of articles on how not to operate engines. In general, is far too overcautious for my thinking. Oh, thank you. It's because we're also streaming to YouTube, so if anyone joins on YouTube, they can chat with Twitch peeps. Builder? You approach a woman sitting on the dockside, staring out to sea. She turns to you. What's it like out there? It's peaceful. It's got to be a damn sight better than this bloody town. I think I just need to get away for a while, maybe not come back. Going backwards is a mistake, don't you think? You should always keep moving forward. Well, I can't go back. She gazes out, lost in thought. If you find me some materials, maybe you can help me move? I mean, really move? There's an island I've heard about, Steel Point, just to the north. 2 units of lumber, 2 units of scrap is all I need, and I can make myself a new place. You'd be welcome to visit me. Just stack it up at Steel Point when you have anything. I'll pay you when the job's done. What is it? Who lives on Blackstone Isle? I see a lot from up here, you know? I saw that ill-fated boat return. I chose to look the other way. I watched the unnatural glow flicker through those windows. Whatever you've got planned, I hope you know what you're doing out there. Well, that wasn't an answer, lady. Have you heard anything about strange happenings? I see plenty of strange happenings from the top of the lighthouse. Sometimes I don't know whether or not I can trust my own eyes. She holds up the lantern so it shines brightly into your eyes. Are you really standing here, or is this just another of the fog's tricks? Do you know of any shipwrecks? She asks you. That spot near the back of Greater Morrow where the current carries the wreckage from the sea. Some nights you can see an unnatural glow rising from that patch of dark water. I can't imagine what's down there, so if you're looking for what I think you're looking for, it's best you move on. Do you know of any shipwrecks? Hi, Mayor. What happened to the last fisherman? Oh, he's unreliable. Oh, I gotta go help with groceries. I'll be right back. This guy looks like he eats sand. Mostly we bought the boat. We sold some fish. We found some fucking weird fish. And we talked to a guy about a handkerchief. He's also a terrible captain. I mean, really terrible. Constantly running into crap. Even in broad daylight. One evening, he left and never came back. So long, he shan't be missed by us. I wanted to ask about the wider region. Certainly, is there somewhere in particular? Blackstone. I don't know a great deal. It technically falls under the jurisdiction of Little Morrow. I believe it was sold to a private owner some 20 years ago. They must have had a special arrangement. Such a sale is uncommon. It's really complicated paperwork. I don't know the owner. I don't suspect they live around here. How about Gale Cliffs? The main port over there is called Ingfell. It's right on the approach to the cliffs. You can't miss it. It's a whaling town, but I haven't heard much talk of it these days. I think quite a few people have left, one way or another. The Stellar Basin? Oh, quite a popular tourist destination. There's a resort atoll on the atoll, built atop a beautiful coral reef. I'm sure there's a wide variety of fish there. The Twisted Strand. I don't think there's much to tell. It's just a tangled mass of trees. It's often blanketed in a thick fog, even during the day. You'll want some good lights and a good sense of direction if you're going to explore there. The Devil's Spine? Yes, quite exciting. An active volcano amongst ancient ruins. I must caution against sailing there. The ruins lie low in the water and would surely tear through your hull. Not to mention the volcano. Do you know of any shipwrecks? No. There have been quite a few. The lighthouse helps, but it struggles to get through the fog. We do our best to salvage and clear any wrecks that occur. That should make fishing easier for you. Although, around the back it's harder to get to. There are still some wrecks towards the deeper patches. Do you know any strange occurrences?
Yeah.
Well, I heard that my counterpart in the Little Morrow met an unfortunate end. They say he went mad. One day he was normal, the next day he was pacing the shoreline, hurling people's belongings into the sea. After some days like this, he disappeared, never to be seen again. Nowadays, the tale of the old mayor is used to scare children. Not many remember him, myself included, and those that do don't seem like talking about it. Most unpleasant. Alright, Mr. Fishmonger. I've got a whole load of blue mackerel for you. I think that we're just going to go ahead and sleep. And let's go out. Ooh, what are you? Oh. It's cod. I destroyed the cod population. That's fine. Let's go ahead and do some dredge. Uh-oh. I don't know how this works. How the fuck? Press X to change lanes and avoid the gaps. Oh. Okay. Got it. I found a worn gold ring. I found a crab pot. Gotta take them all. Boat! Exactly. Tube bolt of paper. No, bolt of cloth. Hasn't started to deteriorate yet. Could be used for vessel renovations. Sweet. Alright, we're starting to get spooked. It's spoopy out here. Get this wiggly boy home. I'm gonna assume that you die of going mad. I don't know. We'll probably find out. Hey, Reflex. Have you got crabs? I do have crabs. One crab. Oh, that crab is worth almost nothing. All that's left of this boat is a husk. You pull a little closer. Look inside. There's a ring. Some lumber. An old iron chain. Research part. And some more lumber. Sweet. Steel Point Island to the north. Everything is fine. A pile of loose debris clearing this would take some explosives. So, where is Steel Point? Okay. So, oh, the crab pots do show up. Nice. I think that's Steel Point up there. Like, way up there. They might be small sharks. Don't know. I'm going the wrong way. I was going east. I meant to go north. Uh-oh. Let's go home. Yep, that's cod. Panic. All right, let's finish researching the flexible fishing rod. Heat-resistant line catches volcanic. Also need to research the hydraulics rod for the oceanic fishing. So she is now selling the flexible fishing rod. And we can pick that up if we sell our other 2 fishing rods. And this replaces both of the other 2 fishing rods and gives us 3 of our spots back. Bad from forbidden knowledge. All right. Okay, so we want to go to storage. We're going to put the bolt of cloth in storage. And the lumber in storage. Yes, you can in the dry dock. Once you upgrade your spots here, you can get a tier 2, which gives you extra cargo spaces. And then you'll be able to get 9 more cargo spaces, and then 15 more cargo spaces. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to undock. We're going to go out, and we're going to go to the other side of the bay. That minigame made way more sense once I figured out what was going on there. The grieving father, hello. Is everything okay? Do you know of any shipwrecks? Well, you see, my only son was lost at sea some years ago. He's still out there somewhere, in one of those wrecks, alone in the cold, dark water. The man is clearly trying his hardest to remain composed. I was wondering, I noticed you have some dredging equipment. If you're able to retrieve any of his belongings from his wreck, I think I'd feel more at peace. He wore a bronze belt buckle, engraved. I'd recognize it anywhere. If you find it, I'd be in your debt. I don't get out anymore, so I don't know what's going on. Do you remember the old mayor? What an awful sight that was. Screaming and throwing things. Throw it back, he would cry, begging anyone who would listen, howling to the wind. I almost understand these days. Okay. Gold ring. Citrine ring. Nice. Some trinkets. Let's go check on our crab pots. We'll also grab some cod. A fanged cod. A bitey boy. Alright. I mean, these guys aren't worth a lot, but There's a lot of them. Oh, there's the fiddler crab we were looking for. Nice. Okay. So we'll discard you. Discard you. Maybe I just shouldn't have picked up any of the mackerel. So I need to clear out... 3 of these guys. That didn't help at all. Hey, Ash. Yeah. What's up? Sure. Yeah. Okay. Have you talked to everyone else? Okay. That's fair. Is this Chris? Is this Chris? Ah, okay. Sorry about that. Alright, so I'm trying to play inventory Tetris enough that I can also take this other crab pot. And I just don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. But I figured out a way to do it. So, there we go. Have a good night, Hero-san. Have you got the crabs for the order? I do. 63. That'll do. Glad you got some use of the crab pot. You can always buy more or repair the damaged ones you have. I've one final request from you. As you've seen, some of the fish can develop some odd deformities. What do you think happens to the person that eats the flesh of one of these mutants? They get sick? Well, perhaps. I want to know for sure. Bring me 2 mutant fish. Any will do. Just keep this between the 2 of us. Have you got any of the mutants with you? Why, yes I do. Any mutants will do. I suspect that they're all the same underneath. He takes the aberrated fish from you and clutches it to his chest, wringing his hands around its slimy bodies. Yes, this shall do nicely. Here's what the fish is worth. And why don't you take these? They're of no use to me. Do you hear that? It sounds like the faintest whispering. You listen. Silence. The stillness, hands begins to tremble. His face grows anguished. Please, sell what you need, then leave. I must deal with this creature. And so it begins. See, this is why we needed the soundproofing. A relatively normal-sized crab with a preposterously large claw. The claw can grip with incredible strength, but the arm is fragile. The fishmonger's door slams behind you. You hear the scraping of a metal bar sliding across it. I know, lady. Okay, so we can get 4 net spaces if we just grab the cloth here. Basic trawl net lasts for 1 day. Yield 8 per day. Catches coastal. Passively catches fish. A wise investment when you want to explore the oceans. Alright, cool. Alright, outboard motor. Improved troll net. Lasts for 2 days. Hardy crab pot. Lasts for 5 days. Yield 3 per day. Versus... Okay. So I want to get the hydraulic rod, because now we can buy the oceanic rod, right? I think we're going to go for the improved outboard motor. And with 2 of these, we can move at 30 speed. Should be pretty good. Jet drive. Brrr. Requires 5 research units. I could fit 4 of these on there and move at 40 speed. Brrr. I'm just gonna throw out the net in a couple spots here. There we go. And then we're gonna go and rest for the night. I don't know. Hi, this is the first time I've ever played this game. Everything you're seeing is for the first time is things I'm seeing for the first time as well. Damn it. Heckin' squiggly boys. We'll grab our crab pots and then we'll go back and check the cod nets. All right. Didn't really think about this, did I? We can fit one of these guys in here. Just gotta do it right. I'm not the best at inventory Tetris. I feel like I can do this. No, that didn't work. Got it. I knew I could make it work. There was a way to do it, and I unlocked the achievement Perfect Packing. I knew I could do it. I'm just glad time doesn't go while you're doing inventory Tetris. That helps. The fishmonger's door is barred from the inside. The hell, fishmonger? Heck. Well, that island doesn't take fish. There's something spoopy here. Ooh, shiny. You know what? I'm willing to give up this crab for that shiny thing. Alright, I'm gonna have to rest for the night. And at that point, I'm gonna kick down the fishmonger's door. Blinding headache. Did you come by? I don't recall. What can I do for you? An unknown green energy arcs and crackles over this fish's scales. It thrashes ceaselessly even hours after being pulled up from the water. Hope the seagulls didn't get your catch. But do you still need any more? All orders filled. Okay, so you don't need any more. Just the fishmonger doing fishmonger things, I guess. Well, he's the only one I can sell fish to, so... Oh, got a trophy fish. Being the fishmonger and all. Lousy weather almost makes you want to not get out of bed, but you and I, we gotta do it, eh? We're what keep people from going hungry. Yeah, you not getting out of bed and stuff, right? Alright, let's go to the shipwright. Now, do I want to get a net? Or do I want to get I want to get the hydraulic line, I think. Okay, let's get the net. We'll install that. And then we're going to go look for things to dredge. Damn it, is it dark time already? Metal scrap. Excellent. Brewed squid. Oh, good. Well, that's the only one of those I'm catching. Swear to God, that rock came out of nowhere. Can't fit that one in. Tentacles sprout from a glowing core inside a gelatinous sac. Other cores lay dormant alongside. That's probably fine. So, okay, we're gonna sleep. And then tomorrow we're going to go drop off the building materials for the builder so that they can build their new home. Oh, that's something shiny there. Many-eyed mackerel. Excellent. I wanted to repair the net anyway. Gill plates dotted with eyeballs, superfluous but scanning frantically. All eyes see right through you. Rich in vitamin E for eyes. Alright, this woman must be an incredible builder. She's going to build an entire house out of 2 pieces of scrap and 2 pieces of lumber. Deliver the materials. You should let the builder know. You know, that looks like a fair amount of scrap here. A chalice? Cool. We're gonna go a little mad on our way back, but I'm sure it'll be fine. It's gonna be totally worth it. Yeah, we'll just sleep here, it's fine. Honk? What? What? Uh-oh. I don't know. Nope, nope. Hey, back off, weird, spooky ship. Just trying to fish here. Ah! Dude, I just got chomped. It's not a ship. I want to sleep. Alright, we're gonna limp our way home now. Only one of my engines working. Didn't lose much. One of my engines doesn't work. And my net is really damaged. And I lost 2 of my hull points. We almost died. Alright, no eldritch fish for us, I think. Oh, I didn't get the trophy. There we go, there's the eldritch fish. Triple-headed cod. Yes, please. It's almost a trophy triple-headed cod. I'm gonna need some torpedoes to deal with that thing. Your boat's looking banged up. I can repair that if you want. Yes, please? Oh, I forgot to sell what was in my net. Okay, pretty good. Let's go to the dry dock. Light space, engine spaces. I think we're going to need to unlock all of these in order to get the boat unlocked. So, start working on that. Wiggly boy. Wiggly boy. Oh. A host eel. Numerous shapes flicker and squirm behind a distended ribcage. The rest of the fish is withered and drained. I was thinking I was going to go to the other island, but instead I ended up doing some fishing. I didn't make it as far as I thought I was going to. I was going to sell a chalice on the other side. Alright, builder. You've done it? Well, no sense in wasting time. Let's get moving. Everyone on deck, come back when you have space. I didn't realize I'd be transporting you. I'm sorry. Just give the weird thing to the guy. Dry dock. No. Shipwright. Good riddance to you, Greater Morrow. I'm onward bound. Alright. Off we go, then. I'm sure we'll be just fine. I've made this trip ones of times. Oh, hell no. I'm not looking. Fuck. Yes, this'll do. Thank you. Give me a short while to get things built here. She reaches in her toolbox and pulls out a handful of components. Take these. Good to always have them on hand. Alright, let's do some research. Trawl net, 10 per day. You know, I want to get a hardy crab pot. And let's get the improved trawl net. And then we're going to rest. Yep. I thought I had that. Another three-headed cod. Alright, so we're gonna go up this way. We're gonna turn in that chalice for some cash. And then go turn in our fish. I have not had a chance to play Dave the Diver again yet. I really enjoyed Dave the Diver. There's a lot of things I want to play right now. Wait a second. Can I make this work? I'm not going to fish here because I can't make that one work. But I can dredge here. I can make this work. One time. One time. Boss fights and Dave the Diver. I'm gonna have to come back here. There's a spoopy fish there. You can just see it. Yeah, we'll buy that. Alright, let's go get the spoopy fish, and then we'll come back at night. Well, it's still night. And buy a new engine. That is a scary-ass snag squid. Tasting tongues writhe wildly around sets of yellow crooked teeth. The top rows are flattened like human molars. Alright, couple extra bits of cash for us. What the? Did you guys see that? I'm gonna park now. Yep, that's me parking. Uh-huh. Yep. Alright, rusty outboard engine. We're gonna sell that. We're gonna replace that with improved outboard engine. To go even faster. We're going to sell our basic trawl net and replace it with the improved trawl net. Okay. Come on. And we're going to buy and install a better shining light. Okay, we're moving even faster now, which is great. Need to make sure we drop our net behind us. There we go. We're going to come back through here, because we have some crab pots to grab. The net is a passive collection, and that lets us just grab fish passively as we drive by. And I realize that if I move this, there goes my controller, you'll see that a little bit better. Yes, thank you. Of course, now you can't see me fish. Of course. I know it's a big key. Alright, we can fit one wiggly boy here. And we're going to go back to the collector. Man, where is a good spot for me? We'll just move me all the way up here. Okay, we're gonna drop our crab pot there. This is called Dredge. It's a totally normal fishing game with no spooky eldritch connotations at all. Nothing. Totally normal fishing game. Night, Mom. Joe says I'm lying. She's shocked. You enter the collector's house. He's standing at the back of the room, still holding the silver and crimson book. He seems impatient. Well, you have something. Show me. You hand him the key. The cold metal shimmers a strange shine as he holds it. The shape of the key, the teeth, the head. Now something has changed. Smaller. Has it always been this way? Is this all? Where's the lock? He grows agitated. It seems the pieces we're looking for have traveled further, much further. In that case, allow me to aid you. He turns a few pages and mutters something low under his breath. A burst of light fills your vision and you stagger back. Now go. Ability unlocked. Otherworldly speed at a price. My intuition tells me the currents may have carried the debris to the southeast towards the Gale Cliffs. Make that your priority. Anything else? What did you do to me? The book holds power from the deep. I extended its power towards you. What do you want to know more about? Haste? Words of haste are instant and cruel. They impart a terrible speed to your vessel. Be warned, it may put a great deal of stress on your engines. Nope, I'm not going to ask any more questions. Nope, none at all. You have a good day, Mr. Normal, totally normal collector guy. Now I can win boat races. And the workshop is still locked. Rude. Haste adds speed, but increases panic and engine heat. Excellent. Oh. Spooky engine, spooky thing. The lighthouse keeper emerges from the dark forest that flanks the town. She walks towards the dock. Oh, it's you. Who were you expecting? Your engine. It sounded like... I'm sorry, I mistook it for a vessel of an old friend. She turns and walks back towards the lighthouse. I need a bigger boat, yes. In order to get a bigger boat, I need scrap. 2 more pieces of wood and 4 pieces of scrap metal. And then a whole bunch of extras. Let's rest, and then tomorrow we'll go visit the builder. we'll drop one crab pot there. And let's drop the next one there. You know, it's fine. It's actually bigger, or the same size as the builder. Pearl earrings. Sweet. Hey, thanks again for helping me move out here. I've managed to set myself up. I found this while I was unpacking. You should take it. She hands you a book. The cover is dusty, but it's otherwise in good condition. If you ever need to use the dock or store stuff here, be my guest. Cool. Hey, thanks for getting me moved out here. I've managed to set myself up now. The Engineer's Companion. Sweet. Alright, so we want to go back towards Little Morrow. We have a quest that way. But we've got some scrap I can collect here. Unfortunately, due to the way my boat is laid out currently, I can't collect a lot of the scrap, but I can get 3 pieces. And if we can get over to the shipwright, that's still something. You know, we'll take this crab pot. It's pretty busted up. We'll just get it repaired. I don't really think the crab pots are worth it in most cases, but if you catch one of the bigger crabs, it's worth it. Oh, there's a spooky fish out here. The spooky fish I can't catch right now, so we may come back out tonight and try and catch it, but I can't catch it. Ooh. Crap. I may try and catch it tomorrow, or after I get back. Alright, engine spaces. Not that these engine spaces really help me, but I need to do it in order to do the upgrade anyway. So we'll do that. And then I need 2 more wood and 1 more metal. And then I'll be able to start unlocking the Tier 2 hull upgrade. Ooh, halogen spotlight. Basic, but solidly bright. Its long range makes it ideal for spotting night hazards. That is significant over the current one. Yep. Now here's the thing is, can I rotate this? I can. If I uninstall it and then rotate it, and then grab it, sell this. Fishmonger, can I sell this back to you? I can. So I didn't think this would work this way, but it does. And that's cool. Is we can have our engines rotated. So now I have 3 engines, and I'm moving at 45 speed. Which means that if you get the jet engines, you can have, at least right now, with the research, like if I moved 5 things into this, this would be 60 speed, right? It's pretty good. Now you're thinking with jet engines. Let's get the last wiggly boy from here. And now we're going to go and make a trip around the back of Little Morrow to look for the belt buckle for the guy's son. There's a bronze belt buckle, all right. Oh, come on. That was barely a bonk. And now it's getting spoopy out here. About that belt buckle. Give the belt buckle to the man? Yes. This is his. Oh, thank you. You've returned him to me. Please take this. I don't have any way to pay you, but this might hold some value. Yes, it does. Do you know of any shipwrecks? I've told you all I know. Ah. Why would I not give it back a large crab pot? Complex crab pot. Lasts for 7 days. Okay, we're gonna go get repaired. That rock is not normally there. I know you, game. That rock is not normally there. Alright, new haul. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. We need a refined metal. Definitely haven't seen any refined metal. That sounds exactly like what the game would tell me. I was just hit by a tornado. I dislike that I was just hit by a tornado. know, I'm gonna sell this crab pot back to him. I'm gonna buy the bigger crab pot. I need to catch, like, one of these small fish to repair my ship real quick. Alright, Pi, you have a good one. I'm happy to see you again. And I'm glad you're okay. Blackbird, welcome back. Yep, cute. Absolutely no eldritch horrors at all. There's nothing spoopy going on. Engineer's Companion. Large parts of this are irrelevant to the maintenance of boating. Some small sections. On waterproofing, hold useful advice. Nice. No eldritch spoopiness at all happening in this game. I wanted to check where in the hell I'm going next. He wants me to go down to the Gale Cliffs. Quite far away. Okay, I think we're gonna go to the Gale Cliffs tomorrow. Just realized I can't actually put that in my inventory. Let's go get our crab trap from the areas over. Let's just pull up all our crab traps for now, I think. Well, the efficient crab trap will leave out. This one over here will grab. And then we're going to drive over this way. You know what? I think we can make it home. There's something very spoopy happening right here. What's going on? Huh? Oh, that's very spoopy. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Now I'm really upset. Uh-oh. Bonk! Common crab lost overboard. Alright, well, it was very spoopy. I shouldn't have driven into the obviously very... Ow, damn it. Very spoopy. Spoopiness. Lots of whispering. Fishman, you look troubled. Completely normal around here. You should get some rest. You'll be right as rain by the morning. Very spoopy. Alright, so where are we going? We are going to the Gale Cliffs, so essentially that way. Let's grab our crab pot that was near all the spoopy sounds, and then we'll just go that way. I'm sure they'll have a fishmonger there, right? You approach a hooded figure, swathed in blue robes. Their faces barely visible. Fishermen, please help. You can barely hear their rasping whisper above the wind and waves. Fulfill the hunger. They unfold an old paper scroll. They point to the shape. They want a blue mackerel. I mean, sure, I'll be right back. That seems safe. Do I have any blue mackerel? I do. I can't move it from my net to my thing. A rotten mass lays on this dock, half hidden by foliage. At its base, a boat is cracked in two. Look inside. Heck yeah, bag of doubloons. Alright, well I guess we're gonna go back to the lighthouse and Greater Morrow, get a blue mackerel, and then fulfill that man's hunger. Lumpy mackerel. Excellent. That's what I wanted. Alright, we now have an awesome light. We barely get panicked when fishing out here now. That's cool. Like, yeah, it's a little spoopy, but it's fine. Well, we're gonna get a new boat soon-ish. A returning customer, take this as my symbol of appreciation. He pulls a book from the stack sitting on his desk and hands it to you. It's covered in dust, but in good condition. Abyssal and Hadal. We're gonna put 1 point towards complex crab pot. If we get the complex crab pot, actually I should have all put a point towards the large crab pot, but the complex crab pot combines the hardy and the efficient, and it lasts for 7 days and catches a lot. And I think that will start getting definitely worth it. Excuse me. But yeah, we're working on our second ship upgrade right now, which is going to get us a much a larger inventory. I don't know if it's going to be a much larger, but it will be a larger inventory. Okay, we're going to go back out at night, even though it's still spoopy at night. It's less spoopy. We can go over here and catch some of the black fighters. Can only fit 3 of them. That's okay. Don't do that. That's weird. Burped at me. We'll grab this crab pot so we can repair it. Oh, you know what? Those are the fish I don't really care too much about. I want one of these, but otherwise I want to make it to I want to try and make it down to the other area. Although I will grab some cod. Cod sells really well. So I may not make it down to the other area this time. So this is like a boat full of cod. But there's a weird guy that wanted a single blue mackerel. How can I turn that down? What is going on here? Just the Finny boys. With precision, they plunge their hands through the gullet of the fish and tear out their heart. They eat it unceremoniously. More, still empty. Tiger mackerel. Haven't seen tiger mackerel. No, I'm sure it's fine. Probably perfectly normal where they're from. We shouldn't judge. Okay, big crabby boy. We'll be back for that. Ooh. The spine broken with sharp angles and crooked curves, a row of teeth bent on revenge. Heck. Oh. You slip beneath the surface and join uncountable souls lost in the depths. I got eaten. Oh, man. All I wanted to do was go out and fish. Is that so terrible, game? trophy brood squid. Nice. I can't fit any more into my ship. Alright, well, let's go back. Not a bad haul for just going out for like 15 seconds. Alright, I swear we're gonna make it down to the other area. I don't know how, but we're gonna do it. Let's grab all of our crab pots. And we're going to repair them up and then drop them as we make our way down to the next area. Except for maybe this crab pot, which is completely fine and full of 2 giant crabs. This guy is unhappy today. Look, dolphins! What the shit? What the? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna need a bigger boat. Yes. Apparently I am. Alright, we're gonna make for the island over here because I'm not gonna make it home. Oh, ahoy there! You're a new face. A fisherman, I take it? Well, perfect. We should get along like a house on fire. Haha. I'm a traveler and a merchant, all rolled into one. If you have any fish to sell, I'll take them on board and sell them at the next town. I also haul a small cargo of equipment between places. You're welcome to peruse the stock and see if there's anything that takes your fancy. Come and see me when you're ready to trade. You might be used to dry docks. We can make use of the same upgrades to your boats here at the floating market. This side of the pontoon, I'll buy any fish you want to sell. Also keep a stock of crab pots here. Most of this gear is super heavy, so I don't offload it on every pontoon. Come aboard and see what equipment I've got. Oh, they're selling refined metal. I need that for my ship. Yeah. So we're gonna put that into storage. I have no idea if I can find that otherwise, so I'm just gonna buy that. Hey again. Do you need help with anything? Assistance from an angler? Absolutely. I've been trying to collect records of where each species of fish is located. I figured out most of them, but so far, but there's a few I haven't been able to track down. Reckon you could share your info. Great. The fish I have left to track down are oarfish, gulper ear, goliath, and coquelin. I know a little bit about each species, so maybe I can point you in the right. Tell me about the oarfish. Long and fragile body. I suspect they live reasonably deep but in calm water. Maybe the shelter Gale Cliff. Gulper? Deepest depths imaginable. Only you'll have to get some specialist gear. Goliath Tiger. Legitimately scary. They hunk in murky swamp waters, using the trees, shades of trees as cover. Coquelin. I have no idea where they might be, but primordial feel. Okay. Are you always about on the water? Yeah, I like to keep moving. The merchanting is secondary to traveling, really. More of a merchanting traveler. Get to see a lot of places, which is nice. I also get to meet a lot of people, which is only sometimes nice, right? You ever see strange things out at sea? Plenty! I try not to dwell on them. You'll go crazy, you know? But hey, if you're seeing strange things, maybe you're not seeing them the right way. Maybe they're not so strange after all. Or perhaps they are, and they're incredibly dangerous. I like her! Well, there's Ingfell across the bay, which is dreary little whaling town. The folks there are always in need of something, which keeps me in business. The residents are always talking about the cliffs. Mostly afraid. I'm not sure where they stay. Occasionally I hear rumbling from in the rocks. Don't hang around here for long. That seems dangerous. Artifact manifest. Alrighty. black sea bass. Cool. Alright, starting to get a little creeped. Let's get to town. Retired whaler. What is it? Are there any shipwrecks around here? The real wreck around here is the settlement at Gale Cliffs. My brother ditched us and moved over to those cliffs years ago. I suspect he's regretting his decision now, the devil. Have you heard anything strange? Some time ago, that's the last whale was brought in. There was a sudden exodus from Gale Cliff. Dozens of ships sailed past, packed up, hurrying away. They were waving and shouting something at us. We couldn't make it out. Never did see or hear from them. I'm killing my mic. I'm sorry. What can you tell me about Ingfeld? Ingfeld used to be a whaling town. Used to be. We'd go out, bring in the carcass, and the rest of town would get to work. Whales got scarce some 20 years ago, and now look at us. Barely scraping by for a new candle. Do you need any help? I've been trying to prepare a special meal for my partner, but I've been having some issues. Around here, we consider aged conger eels to be a particular delicacy. You might say rotting, but they're delicious if prepared correctly. Normally, we bury them in the ground and allow them to mature, but our dogs keep digging them up and eating them. I can't raise the subject without spoiling the surprise. Can you bring me an aged conger eel? What can you tell me about the cliffs? Many years ago, the cliffs used to be a haven for smugglers and pirates. Let's tell of two pirate lords who used the cliffs as their hideout. Supposedly, they got into a disagreement, and a huge battle was fought around the south side of the cliffs. There are a certain number of wrecks around the area. Both sides were destroyed, and their treasure hoards were abandoned and unclaimed. It'd be worth a lot if you could find them. Do you know of any odd characters? Have you heard the tale of Magrin? He was an old whaler. As whales got more scarce, the crew spent longer and longer out at seas trying to find them. Magrin wasn't cut out for this. He formed an unnatural attachment to a scroll he found. He says this scroll told him how to become immortal by eating mutated fish. Some called him Magrin the Fisherman. One day, the town awoke to find all the boat's nets and lines had been slashed, and Magrin was nowhere to be found, and has not been seen since. Where can I sell my fish here? We catch our fish ourselves, so we don't have much need for buying any. But there's a merchant that travels around. She's usually anchored across the bay. She buys and sells almost anything. Where can I catch a conger eel? They can be tricky to find. I've heard they inhabit the holes and burrows in the cliffs themselves. Imagine they've been fished out around the edges, so we may have to venture into the passages of the cliffs. Oh, did I mention they only come out at night? I believe they hide during the day. Good luck. Thanks. Alright, we're going to go back to the cool boat lady. Yes, this is across the way. And we are now going to go to storage. And then the floating dockyard. And now we just need money, 3 pieces of wood, and a bolt of cloth. We're getting there. blackmouth salmon. Alright. Nope, she's... seems pretty cool. Oh, this is an oceanic spot. Okay. It's fair. The hell? Stonefish. Alright. Oh god. Now that was uncalled for, sir. Nope, it's dangerous here. This miserable-looking creature carries a dangerous amount of venom. Handle with care. You promised promises to keep Blackmouth, and miles to swim before you sleep. Filleted mackerel. Rended flesh with muscles and bone exposed. This gory mess of fish can't have lived like this for long. Your hole has a few holes that need patching. We can repair those. Thank you. Wreckfish. Yeah, alright. Damn it. Typically inhabiting caves and wrecks, these can grow big enough to eat small sharks. Fair. Two of our 3 hit points. You need to pick up crab pots every now and then. 50, 52. Heck yeah. Alright, let's go out and look for that fish that the other person wanted. Conager eel. Alright. And a sprouting eel. Cool. And that's all I can fit. Is that wood? No, that's a bolted cloth. Awesome. Alright, now we need to go before we get too spooked out here. I mean, we're pretty spooked out, but we need to go. It's also almost daytime, so that helps. We have to go out for some fish. Or have to go out at night for some fish. Eruption of crystalline growths burst from its skin. Sharp spines clatter and resonate together. Alright, this one gets to go to storage because it needs to be held for a while. And then these two bolts of cloth need to go here. Let's do a research. We can get a complex crab pot now. I've got a surprise for you, a gift for my most loyal customer. Here, I want you to have this. She takes a book from a nearby shelf and hands it to you. Flicking through it, you see page corners turned in and handwritten notes in the margins. We have a side quest that somebody wanted a... you know what? We're going to take a quick nap. Someone wanted a fish that had been aged for a little bit. Okay. Now things are a little less scary. Let's go ahead and see about driving out here and dropping a crab pot off maybe out here a bit. See what happens if we throw one down. There's a few crabs out here, but it's super deep. So maybe we'll get something kind of cool. I don't know. We can check back in a few days and see what happens. Gnashing perch. Well, that's terrifying. Eyeless and mindless, driven only by a need to consume. A purpose that has been stated over and over. bearded mackerel. Wispy tendrils sprout from its mouth and flank and continue to writhe long after the fish has stopped flailing. Alright, so tomorrow we're going to go back to our other crab pots and we're going to go to the guy that wants the tiger mackerel, because we have one of those. When trawling, pay attention how deep the water is. Not every type of fish likes deep water. I'm going to save one of the tiger mackerel. Yeah, these perch aren't worth a lot, but they also didn't take up a lot of my cargo space. That's condition is stale now. There's a shipwreck right over here I wanted to grab. Maybe I got everything from it. That's gonna need explosives. Don't have any explosives yet. An old man emerges from one of the nearby broken buildings and hobbles towards you. Greetings! Don't get many visitors around here. What is it that you need? This place doesn't seem safe. Why do you live here? I have been stubbornly holding out for quite some time. Truth be told, I've been reconsidering my position lately. I've been happy here for so long. My wife and I had such a beautiful life until the collapse. Now I'm alone, cut off by land and sea, only with these trembling rock sides left. I could help you move to Inkville. It's not that simple. My brother would never. You see, I used to live with my brother. He was a whaler. Things were bad. We fought a lot, mostly about how our parents' inheritance should be divided. We were foolish in the prime of our youth. My wife and I decided to move here. I took the family crest. I stole it from him. Now, after all this time, I can't return without it. Where is it? Well, that's where the problem lies. After the collapse, that creature, it dragged the debris from my house into the wretched burrows. The crest went down with it. It's a lost cause, I know, but if you were to find it, it's a large whalebone crest. It would mean the world for me. Thank you, but please be careful. Hello again. Do you know how I can clear the debris? You'd probably need some explosives. My brother used to make explosives. The whaling operations, you see. Nasty stuff. With the whales all gone, I can't imagine he's still in business. What's happening with the cliffs? Being consumed by the core of that hateful serpent. Have you seen it? Nobody believed me, not until it started devouring our foundations, opening up chasms. It was nightmarish, waking to the sound of slithering creatures. Seems to have been turned its attention elsewhere, but not before it took everything. Do you know any shipwrecks? Someone lived here, kept their ship moored at the base of the cliff until it was struck by the falling rocks. They were devastated at the loss, as we all were. It was a beautiful boat, decorated with all manner of memorabilia. At low tide, I can still see what's left of the masthead poking through the waves. Tell me more about the creature. It's been burrowing tunnels through the base of the cliffs. You can still see gigantic holes just below the surface. As it forces its way out, it causes rocks to fall, so if you plan on going, keep an ear out. If it should catch sight of you, well, you should be able to outrun it. It's quite slow, provided you can navigate. So that's what tried to eat me earlier. Procs fall, everyone dies, right? Something spooky is happening. I'm just gonna park over here. If I'm over here, well, spooky things can't happen. That's the rules. Here's that eel you asked for. Perfect. This will do wonderfully. I can offer you a small sum. Safe travel. Awesome. I heard you used to make explosives. I did. Sometimes carcasses needed breaking up. It wasn't the most efficient or pleasant, but it got the job done. I was thinking about getting back into it. Might be able to rust up something strong enough to clear those debris piles. I'm not sure I have the energy. I do have use for explosives. Alright, I'll think on it. Anything else? I could really use things that go boom. Sir, thank you. Just maybe one or two boom. Alright, so let's repair everything. And then we're gonna go back. What was ding? It's probably nothing to worry about. Up, catching prawns. Swordfish. Am I even going the right way right now? Art of the Silver Tongue. I should probably start reading that. No, I turned the wrong way. I need to go this way. This way. Alright, the crazy man that hungers needs food badly, so let's give him food. Here's your tiger mackerel. Again, they rip into the flesh, drawing its heart. It's consumed as quickly as the first. Almost fulfilled. Snake mackerel. No snake mackerels here. I'm sure it's fine. That's a lot of crab. Why so much crab, though, bro? Alright, we will take all the crab we can grab. And then tomorrow we'll grab the other crab on our way back out. This will let me test a theory. Yes, storage is shared. That is cool. So I can't sell the peculiar engine, and it's only a little bit slower than it's one knot slower than the other engine that I could replace it with right now. So I'm not gonna worry about it. You could say that it's not worth worrying about. Hell yeah, I went there. Oh, come on. You, of all people, should appreciate that. Of all people, you should appreciate that one. No, I didn't want to throw that. Get back here. Ah! Toasty! Pig-like tusks protrude from the mouth of this ravenous brute. With no eyes, it attacks indiscriminately. Alright, I was hoping to get to the next ship before I called it a night, but it's 12:30. So I'm going to go ahead and call it a night here. Folks, thank you for hanging out with us while we checked out Dredge. But I need to call it a night. So, from me to you, I appreciate you. Thank you. And I hope to see you soon. Probably a stream tomorrow night or tonight, depending on where you live. But I will post on the Discord, as I always do, if there will be a stream. If you're not on the Discord, Well, that should have worked. You should be, and there's a link below the Twitch channel. And then I need to figure out why the bot didn't post the Discord. But from me to you, thank you for hanging out with us. Have a good night, and we'll see you soon.